Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here with a free NFL preview of the Washington Commanders. We're going to talk Commander football. To do so, we're brought in our man Dan Kaiser from Dan Kaiser Sports. How we doing, Dan? How's it going?
Doing good, doing good. It looks like I got it breaking down here another shitty football team for the NFL season, but hey, right up my alley.
Right up your alley, right? This is where we make our bread and butter on those crap teams. Washington Commanders, the win total's at 6.5 here. Man, Washington defense, in my opinion, is really good. Washington's offense, I don't know so much about. Dan Kaiser, tell us what you're doing. You going over to 6.5 or under?
Well, I'm kind of on the same page you are. I mean, but to be honest, looking back last season doing this report, I guess Washington's season wasn't as bleak as I remember it to be. They finished 8-1 last season, and they had 3 games. If they could have won one of them, they would have probably made the playoffs. 2 of them against were the Giants, and 1 against the Browns. But in saying that, Vegas doesn't look too highly on them this season with the over/under at 6.5, as you said. I guess one bright spot if you're a Reds or a Commanders fan is that the Daniel Snyder failure is finally over. They should get a new owner relatively soon. The vote should be up, I think, maybe this week. I read today. They do have a new offensive coordinator in Eric Bieniemy coming over from the Chiefs. He should bring some freshness to this offense. Unfortunately, he did bring Patrick Mahomes with him, and he's going to have to do the work. He's going to have to work with Sam Howell as a starter and Jacoby Brissett as the backup. Looking at this offense, I guess the receiver room you could say is the best offensive group they have with Terry McLaurin, second-year starter Jahan Dotson, who looked really good last year as a rookie, and hopefully a healthy Curtis Samuel returning. And as you said, this defense is good. Their defensive line, especially the tackles. That defensive front's the real deal. They have Jonathan Allen, Darren Payne, and Fedarian Mathis. If Chase Young can stay healthy, and if they do keep Chase Young on the team, he should be able to apply some much-needed quarterback pressure from the outside. And as we know, and being a Lions fan, your defensive front looks good. It makes your secondary look good. And if they can keep Chase Young out on the field, this secondary should improve. They did use 2 top draft picks to draft cornerbacks to help out the secondary. But looking at the schedule, they have the 8th toughest schedule. And besides their division games, they have to play the AFC East, which is not easy. They have San Francisco, the LA Rams, Seattle, Atlanta, Chicago, Arizona, and Denver. So I look at it this way. They will need to win all the toss-up games, which I consider to be Arizona, Chicago, and Atlanta. They're going to have to pull off a couple of surprises against those other non-division opponents, which is going to be tough. And even then, they're going to have to win 2 games against Philadelphia, Dallas, and the Giants. Howell could be good, but I think he's going to take him some time. He's going to need some time, on the field and in this offense and under Bieniemy. I'm looking at 5 or 6 in this one, so I'm going to have to take the under 6.5.
I'll tell you what, I was just looking at their schedule, and I got to 6 wins, maybe 7. And that's a solid maybe. And the 6 was a maybe 2. So I'm right along those lines. I see 5, maybe 6 wins tops. 7 is a really good season, in my opinion, for them. And I agree. I think they drafted defense, and that's a priority for them. That front 4 is healthy, is arguably one of the best front 4 in the NFL. So Washington's defense keeps them in games. If Sam Howell is legit and comes around, if that's legit where they go with that, it could be dangerous, but there's too many what-if scenarios for them, for me in particular. So I'm taking the under 6.5 as well. Don't forget, if you're looking for more of Dan Kaiser's premium plays, head over to picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code MLB. That'll save you 20% off the entire site. Till then, Dan says take the under 6.5 wins for the Commanders for the season preview. We will talk to you guys later. Good luck unless you're against us. Take care.